I didn't pursue my scholarship. I wanted to do something else.
So you went to Atlanta. You went to school in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that was just to pursue, just to get out of Orangeburg and just to go to school and just to get away.
Yeah, but it was art. It was graphic arts. So,
graphic arts. Okay. Arts. How did that turn out?
I did good. I graduated.
Okay.
Didn't do anything but art, but I started singing. That's when the singing started.
So, and when you down there, that's when the air on fire.
That's when I moved to Atlanta and I started networking in Atlanta. That's where the music started.
Wow! And at this time, so when you start doing music, so you got that's good. Hey, that's a good story, guys. You know what I heard just now? I'll pursue my dreams while still taking care of business. Because you pursuing singing, but you still went to school and finished school, and that's usually not the story that people have really.
Right.
So you're down in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You got your graphics art degree. So when you down there, you just pursuing a solo career? Or are you trying to get your girls to come with you? Or are you just trying to see where you can fit in?
That's when we still were close, but we started to grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
Because we older now. We done graduated. Yeah. I'm in Atlanta, so that's when the solo career started.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's when I started networking, talking to different celebrities, doing music, and that's when I got signed to Grand Hustle.
Lord, y'all think I know somebody? I knew.
Yep. So wow. That's where it started. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wow, so you even got signed. Okay, so wow, did not know that. So how was that experience? I know I'd be excited to get signed, but how was that experience?
It was exciting. It was exciting because when I think about it, I shouldn't have signed with Grand Hustle. I should have stayed with Polo the Don. Do you know who Polo the Don is?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was working with him, and then it just felt like I had two different labels, rather management trying to sign me, and I was just going what I think was hype. But to this day, I regret not going with Polo the Don. He was all business. But I left Polo and I signed with Grand Hustle. But it was experience. We did shows, we did some recordings and stuff like that. But some underground music, it never really went. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on. Now watch this now. Now I'm about to make a connection now. I didn't know this, so hold on now. It's so crazy how man, Orangeburg got too much talent. Y'all, we tell these stories and Orangeburg be in these rooms.
Talent. Shout out to Obilla and my other people, Shelton.
Hey, Shelton, shout out Shelton, shout out Mimi, everybody doing this thing.
Yes, all of them, the Dixie Boys. Yeah,
shout out. Shout out everybody. Hey guys, hey, if you don't hear this, put your stuff in the comments. So I'm trying to think, because during that time period, is that the same time that he came out with Carrie Hilson? So were you and Carrie Hilson at the same time, or Carrie Hilson before you?
I was way before Carrie Hilson. Yeah, I was way before her. I came out. Okay, I was coming out around the time with Sierra.
Wow.
So during that era, me and Sierra kind of like had the same style.
Okay.
Who that is? So yeah, me and Sierra, we kind of had like the same vibe, same style of music. So I came out with I'm talking about like the first year, like the what was her song that she was doing all that?
Ride It. Yep.
No, Ride It.
1 2 Step.
No, we talking about dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay, all my ladies, dun dun dun. Do it.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
Doing that era. Yeah, that's doing that time frame. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So. Goodies. Everybody who's saying it now.
Hey, goodies. You on it. Yep.
Goodies. Hey, it's
y'all music.
Hey, y'all. She did that just now. Hey, y'all. Y'all heard that melody in them homes.
Oh yeah, listen. They remember talking about Goodies, because let me tell you, when Goodies hit, I was like, oh God, that songwriter. Listen, I give my prompts. When I heard that song, I was like, ooh, that songwriter. Goodies was the hit. When she came out with Goodies, yeah.
That's
what really took off. That was the breaking point for
Sia. And you done it at that same exact time.
Yeah, because one thing about the industry, when you like for an example, and you sound like another artist and you doing your thing, they're gonna compare you automatically. They got the same flow, they got the same style, they got this, you know what I'm saying, the same look, but the presence. So me and her was kind of like the same image. But when she dropped Goodies, yeah, that's what did it. And that was a hit. That definitely was a hit. But
definitely hit. Shout out to anybody know music. I guess we music nerds. You know who Polo the Don is and Jazzy Faye and all them kind of guys. They great musicians too.
Yeah, I was working with Jazzy Faye too. Yep, my dude.
Man. Okay, so what happens? So you at that time you already know you made a bad decision. I'm not gonna say bad decision. You learned a life lesson.
The wrong decision.
Wrong decision.
There you go.
Wrong decision. Yeah. Signing a grand hustle. Because guess what? That's how you made the wrong decision. They ain't had an R&B at work yet.
Yeah. One thing about artists, though, honestly, you could be fire. You could have your music together. If your management is not on point, you're gonna fail. I'm just being honest.
Gotcha.
You're gonna fail. If your management team is not on point, you're gonna fail. I don't care how far you are. Now, today, yeah. Because right now we have today we got TikTok, YouTube. We don't need management. You see what I'm saying? We don't need management. Back then you needed management to help you, right? But what social media is now, you don't need. You can push your own self.
Yeah, you dangerous, man.
Back then, oh yeah, I would have got it. But management ain't got everything together. You ain't gonna do right.
And you got that right.
Yeah.
That's in all fields.
That's in all fields.
Okay, so we're doing that, the music thing. So so how's it going? At this time you like, is life here? Like, you know what? I'm about to chill out, I'm about to work, or I'm gonna just do this on the side, or where's life at this time? Like, you know, like
let me fast forward.
Okay.
I work with a whole lot of artists. I've been in a whole lot of videos, networking, boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
So basically I was blessed with twins.
Okay.
I got signed to another management. I got blessed with twins. So I had to make a decision. The twins are your career.
Yeah, we know which one you pick.
Okay. And so I end up back in big old Orangeburg. Shout out to big Orangeburg. End up back here. And so I was doing some back then I was getting paid to do hooks. You remember back in the day you get paid to record. I did some stuff with Dixie Boys. Shout out to Hennessy. I know y'all heard Hennessy on the Dixie Boys. So, do different songs, and I started working because I had to pay bills. I had to take care of my kids. Right. So
that sounds like an adult to me.
Right. So that's how I end up here. And I kind of like left the music on standby because that was more of a hobby. That's what I enjoyed. Okay. But that didn't pay the bills. So that's where it kind of like slowed down. There.
So did you ever get into graphic design? Did you ever get to use your degree? Besides for your own business? I'm talking
about yeah, you going back. So I actually so I graduated with my arts degree, but that's when I was signing Grand Hustle. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about no artwork. I saw Ariel being a Beyonce on stage making millions. I wasn't thinking about I graduated, family came up, got my little degree. I wasn't thinking about that though. No, I'm thinking about making money.
You weren't worried nothing about that. Okay. So we do that. We're gonna fast forward. You get to singing. We're gonna fast forward. You went to Orangeburg. So at what point you could do this? You could make this before Bodi8LLCShapewear or after? At what point do you think you had the entrepreneur spirit? The entrepreneur spirit first hit you?
I always had it.
You okay?
I always had it.
Okay.
Yeah, I always had it. From if I go back to middle school, I wrote P. Diddy letters. Like, I want to be a singer. Blah blah blah. Like, honestly, when I would say since I was 4 years old, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I would write movie skits or play skits and draw the pictures, and I would perform it in front of my mom and daddy and my sister.
Good Lord.
Yes, I've always had the entrepreneur spirit. That's why sometimes when I think about it, it kind of knocks me back, but I still keep pushing. I want to be an entrepreneur since I was like 4 years old. So that's always been my drive. If you listen, if you go back to middle school or elementary school when you started, I've always was doing something talented.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
The whole time.
The whole time. So I wasn't just going to school. I was also trying to pursue a certain talent. Up and down. So that started at 4 years old.
So the entrepreneur spirit. Well, yeah, I got you. That entrepreneur. That's entrepreneurs too. But I call that. That's like more like, to me. That's like just like drive.
That ain't no drive.
That's drive. Hey, if you write, let me tell you, you know what kind of drive you gotta have to be writing letters to P. Diddy in middle school.
That ain't no drive. That ain't no drive. I want to quit school and be a singer. Forget going to school. I want to be a singer. Sign me now. Let's quit school. I want to be on TV. But you saying, like, when did I really want to be on my own? Like,
well, let me change it. When did you find the knack for business? I'll say that business.
Okay. Business, not art.
Not ours. Just business.
So business. I want to say when I started working at South Carolina State.
Okay.
Events coordinator.
Shout out, somebody put that. Shout out Zach. He put that in the comment. Shout out Ariel. I ought to put a comment up.
Yes, he knows. He said
He
that.
said that. He said that.
Wow. So I would say when I started working at State, that's crazy.
So I'm gonna put it. So you started working at State, and how did you get that job? How did you get that job?
It's who you know.
You got that right.
Yeah. So my mom, she retired from South Carolina State, but I moved back. I was carrying the twins. I had a twin.